And so, friends, it's almost New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve tomorrow. I thought that we could do a little bit together, just reflecting tonight a little bit on intentions, and knowing that in the Buddhist understanding, intentions are not things that are carved in stone or that we fall off of or that we break. They're guidelines, places we come back to. And so our intentions can be really gently held. And so towards the end of tonight, I'll invite you to feel into your intentions, and we'll share some intentions in the group together. This intentions for practice, for what feels alive for you in the next while. And I just finished teaching a retreat, and the retreat I've taught with colleagues Tara Moulay and Rachel Lewis, and for IMS, Insight Meditation Society. And Andrea was on that retreat, and Candace was on that retreat. And we were 3 days together. And the theme of the retreat, it was called Gentle Persistence and Resilience. And it was a theme about Viriya, this quality of energy, this quality of gentle, persistent, courageous energy. And we know this quality. It's the third factor of the 7 factors of awakening. The 7 factors of awakening, these 7 qualities that support liberation and freedom in the mind and the heart. And so what I thought that we could do is I'll lead a meditation, a metta meditation tonight, and then I'll offer some summary of the retreat. And then Candace and Andrea have agreed to share a short reflection of the retreat experience. And then I thought we could all light our candles and take the quality, anyone who has candles to light, no worries if you don't, because some of us will have candles and we'll light them for everybody. So we could take this quality of gentle, persistent, sustaining energy and just let it carry our intentions for us. So we don't have to strive for intentions. We don't have to strive. We can just let this gentle, sustaining energy that I'll offer some reflections on, can just let it carry our intentions into the new year, along with the light of the candles that we will light for each other. Does that sound like a good plan for tonight? Is that all right? Okay, great. And so it's just lovely to be here with the Sangha. If you haven't taken a look around with the gallery view, just take a look around and let yourself settle in. Just let yourself enjoy being here in the community. And friends, I'm going to lead a metta meditation. It's metta night. And I'm going to lead one of my favorite ways of sensing metta. I thought it would be appropriate for tonight as we allow our intentions to carry into the new year, carry us into the new year. I'll offer this radiating kind of metta, where we just radiate light in our imagination out in all directions and let that carry our intentions for kindness out to all beings. And so let's first of all settle into the refuges. Settle into our body, your body, and let yourself be held and supported by the chair. And let yourself feel held and supported in the Sangha, knowing that you're so precious, each person here precious. Just feel yourself held in the care and appreciation of everyone here. And in this softness, knowing that inside our own hearts, we have the Buddha, the capacity for... I got muted again. It's kind of joyful. We were right at the spot where we were reflecting on the Buddha nature in us, and it's kind of a joyful thing. So just knowing that we have this capacity in our hearts. And reflecting on the refuge of the Dharma, the teachings, and feeling any gratitude that rises for the fact that we have these teachings. How sweet. And then reflecting on the Sangha, on the community, how fortunate we are to be able to be supported by each other and to support each other. And to feel the support of this beautiful tradition back 2,600 years. Honoring the support of nature and the support of the community of Treaty 6. Just resting in all of these layers of Sangha. Letting the body soften. You can sense the body, places that we might hold with some tightness, inviting the belly to fall softly. Inviting the shoulders to soften. Inviting the face to soften. Inviting whatever ease is available. Just sensing the weight and heaviness of the body on the chair. Relaxed and also upright. Relaxed and alert. And just sensing as you settle in like this, the kindness that this is for yourself, inviting yourself into ease and softness. What a kindness that is. Really acknowledging this kindness. And appreciating yourself for this small act of kindness. And then seeing in front of you the image of a being for whom you also feel some appreciation. Someone who's done something kind for you. A being who's has a quality that you appreciate. It could be a pet, could be a person or a place in nature. And let yourself feel appreciation for this being. And just let yourself imagine what you appreciate about them. Let your appreciation just ripple out to them. No need to push it. Just gently allow it. And then as you see them in front of you, imagine that your heart is like a lantern. And there's a light inside, and there's little doorways that lift up on each side. And as you're letting yourself appreciate this being in front of you, just seeing the light in the front part of your heart, or the doorway in the front part of your heart lift up, and the light just shines out without any effort and just embraces this being completely in this soft light. Just seeing them bathed in this light, this warm light, this warm light of kindness and gentleness and friendliness. And seeing them enjoying being in the light, this warmth, and like the sun shining on them. Continuing to feel your appreciation for them. And then letting the light extend past your friend, your being, just as far as you're comfortably able to envision it out in front of you. You just see it extending across the room, perhaps outside the building that you're in, perhaps across the neighborhood, this light that effortlessly shines forth, effortlessly just lights a path. Just as far as it is easy to imagine in your mind. Perhaps across the city or landscape, perhaps across the land for a ways. Just as far as you can imagine the people, places, animals, plants, horizon perhaps. And seeing this light gently, gently, holding everything in its path. And then sensing gently into your own body again, sitting. Just sensing the left side of or the right side of your body, and seeing in the right side of the heart the door lift up and the light just shine out to your right. No effort required, this light of warmth, friendliness, and gentleness. Just touching whichever beings are there on your right side. The space, the room, the furniture, shining through the wall, outside the building, perhaps into the next apartment, and then outside, across the parking lot, across the neighborhood, as far as it comfortably extends, just this warm light of kindness, of care, just bathing, pervading, just whatever is in its path, whatever it falls upon, friendly, just as far out as your imagination will go, easily, comfortably to the right. And just feeling the appreciation of the beings for whom this warmth touches. Their appreciation also, feeling that. And then sensing softly again your own body sitting, feeling, receiving the sensations here with friendliness and gentleness. Feeling into the back body, back of the heart, and seeing the little doorway on the heart slide up and the light just stream behind you, just illuminating everything behind you. The room, whatever's on the other side of the wall, the spaces, the furniture, whatever's on the other side of the wall, perhaps another space or the outside. Imagining just what's behind you and letting the light just bathe everything, pervade everything. Perhaps down the block, across the yard, across the field, across the city. Just seeing this soft light. Softly, softly, gently. This wish, this gentle touch, this gentle blessing. Just simply your imagination. That's all. No effort needed. Just letting this ripple out without any straining or striving. And then sensing with ease again into your own body, letting there be ease and softness and gentleness here. A sense of kind of soft, sustaining, gentle kind of energy. No need to strive or push. A nourishing energy. This light is filling your heart with nourishment and warmth, energy. And sensing into the left side of your body, the left side of your heart, and seeing that little doorway lift up and the light shining to the left. Just imagining it bathing whatever's in the room to your left. Just softly pervading, touching what's there, the space, the furniture. Just sensing softly with warmth and friendliness what's on the other side of the wall. Gently imagining what's outside the building, across the yard, the field, down the block, the people, spaces and plants and trees and creatures. Just gently bathed in this warmth, this warm light of friendliness and gentleness. No effort required. Simply soft, gentle imagination. And coming back to the body and letting the body be soft and gentle and nourished by this warm energy in the heart. And sensing the bottom of the heart, sensing the bottom of your feet and the seat on the chair, and sensing the little doorway at the bottom of the lantern sliding open and the light just streaming down through your feet, down into the earth. Just this warm appreciation, seeing it touch the earth and fill the earth in whatever way is right for you without pushing. The light just streams out all by itself, touching and softening our beloved earth. Just breathing gently with this light, with the care and appreciation for the earth. Noticing if there's any tightness in the body and inviting ease, settling back. Soft appreciation for the planet. Seeing this softly energizing light of care, gently filling the planet. And then resting softly again into your own body and breath. This receiving the sensations of the body with friendliness and care, softness, ease. And sensing gently to the top of the heart and the top of the shoulders and the top of the head. And imagining a little doorway on the top of the heart sliding open and the light just streaming up. No effort, it just streams up all by itself. Up from the top of your head, up into the top of the room, extending gently up above the ceiling, extending up to the tops of the trees around the building, touching the tops of the buildings nearby, whatever's close to you. Seeing the light just streaming upwards into the sky. Seeing the stars up above, your light reaching up. Maybe it reaches all the way to the stars, and maybe just reaches a little ways. Whatever feels easeful in your imagination. Allowing this warm, energizing, soft light to just be imagined upwards. And sensing softly again into the body, your body sitting easefully. And sensing again the warm, energizing light, easeful light in the heart. And just seeing it again with ease. No effort, just the way the light shines on its own. Just sensing it again, streaming out in front of you, gently illuminating everything to the right of you, gently illuminating what's behind you, gently sending this warmth to the left, this warm energy, soft, friendly, down to the earth, and this warm energy up to the sky. And sensing this light, soft, gentle, extending in all directions. And sensing the soft light landing on what's around you. And imagining all of our light all together, extending out together in all directions. All around you, the light of the Sangha, all the hearts shining all together below us, all together above us. Just very gently offering this warm energy, this light, this soft, gentle, friendly light of care and connection all around and below and above. And just breathing softly in this soft light. Letting the breath support you. Just being soft inside this soft warmth. Just on an exhale, sensing the light expanding out all around you, just gently. This warmth, friendliness outside. And then on the inhale, sensing kindness and softness inside. Warmth and friendliness inside towards yourself. On the exhale, kindness and softness, and imagining the Sangha all around you, these kind hearts, receiving your light as well as sending out with you. So just imagining the Sangha and beings all around you as you breathe out with kindness and warmth out externally. And then on the inhale, imagining internally, sensing internally with softness and care. All held in this energizing, soft light, easeful. Just letting the breath gently follow the light, kindness and softness and warmth out. Softness and warmth in with the inhale. And kindness in and kindness out. No separation. May all beings everywhere receive our collective wish for softness, gentleness, kindness, friendliness, and warmth. May our hearts and the hearts everywhere be held in the great kindness. And just resting, continuing to rest in whatever sense of softness or gentleness is here for you in the body, the mind, and the heart as you open your eyes. connect again in this way with the Sangha of light, the Sangha of warmth and care. Just letting yourself breathe softly, gently as you open your eyes. You can leave them closed if you wish as well. And so, dear friends, I'm going to share a little bit about this energy, this Viriya, that has these qualities of softness, gentleness, but also energizing qualities, and qualities of strength and even courage. One of the keys is that this energy is natural. We don't have to create it. We don't have to try hard to call it up. And it can be here even if we're tired. There can be a sense of this gentle kind of nourishment that can be sustaining even when we're tired. And one of the ways that we can connect with this, the sense of not having to create it, is to sense into the 7 factors of awakening. The first factor of awakening is mindfulness. And as we have mindfulness in our system, it naturally leads us to investigation. So we're mindful of the body and the breath, or we're mindful of softness and gentleness. And then the inquiry is, what does that feel like in the body? Where do I feel it in the body? Do I feel it in my arms as they're heavy, in my belly as it's soft? And so mindfulness and inquiry together help us, get curious about this energy, curious about any kind of experience, actually. Any experience we're having, if we bring mindfulness and investigation to it, it can raise this energy. Think of what happens for you if you naturally find something that you are really curious about. Get mindful of it, you get curious of it, you're curious about it, like these fabulous vegetarian recipes maybe you're finding and sharing. What happens to your energy? Mine gets so excited I make 40 Christmas puddings. Then I'm a little tired. But when we bring mindfulness and get curious about something, the energy rises naturally. And so these two, mindfulness and inquiry, investigation, curiosity, are our friends in cultivating this natural energy. When we begin to notice ourselves pushing, striving, that's a really important flag. Oh, I'm thinking I have to create something here. I do remember a time that I was really tired, and I was trying to push myself to be not tired. And it really was unpleasant. You know how that is? Yeah, I got a few nods. You're slogging. It's like, oh. And so I just sat down on the couch and I thought, I'm going to let myself be tired. I'm just going to let it happen. I'm going to get curious about it. Sat down on the couch, and it was like being pinned to the couch. It was like, oh, this feels like I can't get up. Of course, I could have if I wanted to, but it just felt so heavy. I just felt, I can't get up. I'm just going to lay here and just feel like I can't get up. And I got curious and just let myself really, really feel it. And after a while, it just felt so good. It just felt so pleasant to not have to do anything. And I continued to be curious. And after a while, my energy just rose because it was so pleasant and curious. And I still didn't have raw energy, but you don't need it. There can be a way we can gently allow the energy, kind of the the exterior energy to be here and tune into this inner kind of nourishment. So mindfulness and inquiry are the keys. Now, here's what Sayadaw Utejaniya says about this natural awareness. Natural awareness is recognizing everything that's happening without using a lot of effort. You need to watch all day long, but you can't be concentrating or trying hard all day long. This is not, so this easy energy or this natural awareness is not because we are putting in a lot of energy. If we use too much energy, the mind will become tired. So we can check in, is there a way that we're using too much energy and actually tiring the body, tiring the mind out? It's this striving energy that can tire the mind out. I have this image of, when we have an energy audit of our houses and we find out where all the leaks are. This is what I imagine this is like. I do an energy audit in my own body, and if they're striving, that's a major leak. And I know that the energy is going to leak right out. And so if I can ease back, notice the striving and ease back. And this is a major practice. This is Sayadaw Utejaniya's major practice. And I've been doing it really quite consciously for a couple of years. So it's not like, and I still check in my body, I still do my energy audit, and I still notice the striving, but it's a lot less than it was. And I'm noticing that I'm more of a consistent kind of sustaining energy. I have a poem about this. Sayadaw Utejaniya, on the cover of one of his books, has a picture of a cat. That's his image for this kind of energy. You know that energy, right? I've got the picture here. I just have to reach for the book. Just for fun, I'll show you. Hang on 2 seconds. This is Sayadaw Utejaniya's book, and he's got the cat there. Awareness alone is not enough. And what he's saying there, awareness alone, mindfulness alone is not enough. We need wisdom. And the wisdom he's talking about is the wisdom of the cat energy. It's like how to really rest. How to really rest. So here's a poem that speaks to me about this. This is by Rosemary Watola Tromer. It's called Pulling the Meditation Cushion Out from Under the Bed. Well, it's obvious who's been meditating more, me or my cat. I can't remember the last time I sat on this cushion. Organic cotton, unbleached. But the cat, well, apparently she is nearing nirvana. Based on thick layer of gray and black hair, she's clearly sat here on this cushion for hours. Perhaps contemplating nothing, as I have often strived to do. Striving for nothing. The paradox is not lost on me. The cushion, however, has been essentially lost. Not once have I thought of it in months. Did not consider it at all as it quietly waited there with its company of dust bunnies. It seems content enough. I vacuum it off, but I do not sit. Oh no, there's much too much to do. Like clean the meditation cushion, top and bottom. Who could possibly sit on a day such as this? The house full of clutter and a cat box to empty. The yard full of weeds. The day full of marvels and swervings. And, oh, just look at that blue. This poem speaks to me about this cat energy of just sitting, this sustaining, nourishing energy. We're afraid of it sometimes, that if we actually let go into it, we won't get up. If we let go into it, we won't get anything done. But I think that's a worthy exploration. This poem also speaks to me in the last lines here about the beauty, how beauty comes in when we connect with this energy. We can slow down enough to see the marvels and the swervings, and oh, just look at that blue. And so this brings in the sense of how beauty and wholesome qualities can support this energy. And this is so important. Wholesome qualities support this energy. Here's Venerable Analio on this. He says, in order to take advantage of the wholesome forms of joy and happiness, whenever feasible, the mindful experience of the breath could be accompanied by noting the pleasantness of the present condition of our body and mind as they become increasingly quiet. This is in meditation, when we do make it to the cushion. Such noting can eventually lead to the spontaneous arising of wholesome types of joy, of more wholesome types of joy, which substantially support then our ability to remain mindfully aware in the here and now. And so he's turning to the joy of just the quiet joy of stillness and calm in the body, which gives rise itself to wholesome types of joy, which gives rise to this energy which can help connect us without effort to this present moment. So joy and gladness and wholesome qualities themselves create this sustaining energy. And we know this. We know how it is to be inspired by beauty, to be lifted by wholesome, by quiet joys. Just going to see, friends, what else I want to offer. That may be my offering for tonight. How this nurturing, sustaining energy can be cultivated through mindfulness, investigation, and these quiet joys. So this is kind of what our retreat was about this weekend, taking a look at how we can nurture this energy. Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing that aspect of strength in. And it really struck me that I've shared this story before, but I was having a difficult time this summer, and I was doing walking meditation in the back alley. And I was struggling and striving and pushing, and I didn't know what to do. And I just dropped the question in, is there any quiet joy here? And I just felt the sun on my face. That was all it took. And my whole system softened, let go. And then I suddenly had energy to deal with the situation. And so this, what Andrew is saying, that in this gentleness, there's strength that we can't access when we're pushing. There's a gentle strength. And there's this combination of gentleness and strength. And here's maybe we'll just end this part with the quote that Tara Malay brought in from Maya Angelou, who says, the quality of strength lined with tenderness is an unbeatable combination. And that's what we have in this quality of Viriya. And so, friends, I'm curious about turning now, taking this quality of gentle, persistent strength, and just letting it kind of empower whatever gentle intentions you might have for your practice, your heart, into the new year. And I want to invite us to do something together now. And that is to think about what your intention might be. If you wish to offer an intention into the circle, You can share it in the chat, or you can unmute and say it out loud in a couple of minutes. And just as you're thinking about what your intention might be, what you might want to empower through the light of the Sangha here, through this gentle energy that we're cultivating here, and thinking about that, I want to invite those of us who have candles to light them. And in that way also empower these intentions, empower our connection together, empower the light of this kindness that we'll send in the world. So beautiful. I'm going to light my candle. I see lots of people have theirs already lit. And we'll just hold them all together. Oh, it's beautiful. And just let yourself feel into any intention that you want to offer. And maybe you don't want to offer one tonight. This might just start you thinking about your intention. But sharing it in Sangha can be a nice thing to do. And so let's share our light with each other. So everyone who has a light, either a candle or the light in your heart, which is always shining. Let's take a look through the couple pages of, oh, beautiful lights. Take a look through our couple pages here. And just let the light stream towards you and illumine your own being. And just be this gentle representation of this gentle, nourishing, sustaining energy that lights and continues to light without effort. And so taking a moment now, and if you wish to just feeling into what an intention might be for you, what would support you in this time? Something that's could be a guiding direction for you. Not a hard and fast, this is my resolution. Buddhist intentions are ones that can be known and achieved in every moment. Kindness, softness, gentleness, mindfulness, presence with myself, self-care, self-compassion. When we course correct back to these things, we can realize them in an instant. So if you have one that you would like to offer, do that, and I'll read them out so that the Sangha can support them. And then if people want to say, if you want to unmute and offer an intention, we can do that as well. And as well, I'm recognizing people may want to keep these to themselves as well. I think of practice as well. What practice now would support you? The practice of Sangha, the practice of connecting in the ways that we can connect. What practice would support you? Patience, inquiry, quiet joy, calm. And the friends who are putting their intentions in, I'll read, and of course they'll speak for all of us. These intentions that can be collective. Sending our collective intention in a way out softly with this light. And so friends, this is our collective intention for this year. So hold your light again as I drop these into our circle, and let the light just shine them out into your own heart and around the entire world. Trust, healing, be in peace with what is present. To stop worrying, My intention this year is courage, to act from a place of courage rather than fear. The practice of the pause. Open heart with gentle kindness, practice of relaxation. Opening to what is with less resistance. Advancement. To open into ease and quiet joy through continued practice. Self-compassion and gentleness. Healing. Resting into the knowing of the interconnectivity of all being on a global landscape and that of the natural world. Kindness, generosity, and gentleness. Wishing everyone space around and in between any challenges that may arise. Thank you, friends, for these beautiful intentions, these beautiful heart wishes that we're sending together. Let's just place a hand on the heart right now and just empower them with that warmth as well. May all of these wishes support you. May all of these wishes nurture you and gently, gently sustain your energy in the new year. Aren't we fortunate to have a Sangha to light together? Thank you, friends, for your practice. May our practice ripple out and be a cause and condition for liberation in the hearts of all beings.